what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
3 points, so it'd be 3 points versus 2 points. So a win would be absolutely better. And they both know that, so they're both probably going to try super hard to get the win and not get the draw, which will make for a more fun match, right? Should see a little bit of goofiness possibly at the end of it. Still not going yet. I painted the Kimry Rama. I like to paint as a hobby, but I'm not by no means professional or even close. I'm just an amateurish painter. I paint a lot of my minis. I've painted 90% of my Dreadfleet, Warhammer Dreadfleet ships. I still have a few things left to go on it to finish that whole setup, but it's a huge set. Yeah, it does, Saima. It does. At least the next round for sure. But you're going to have some good coaches that lose the first round because they get diced or because they play against a coach that just played better, right? At this point, a lot of the coaches in this tournament are good coaches. There might be a few that are more amateurish or even rookie coaches, but the majority of them are going to be experienced coaches that know what they're doing and that are pretty good coaches. Yeah, I haven't painted a lot here lately just because I've been streaming way more than once I started streaming. I've been streaming like crazy, so it's kind of put off my. Man, is it taking that long for them to load? Taking a while. I've lost a lot of my painting time because of that. Do I have to do all caps? No. Let's try this. There we go. I'd love to get myself an undead team for the tabletop Blood Bowl since it's my main. Yeah, a lot of people run the undead builds at that kind of a build level. The undead's absolutely probably the strongest team at that level of a build for sure. Yeah, Willie's has really good miniatures. I absolutely love Willie's miniatures. All right, so let's get there we go. There's the purchased stats, their skills. Yeah, it's a very expensive hobby. I've got many hundreds of dollars into all of my minis and everything else. I've got a custom Kimry pitch, and I made custom dugouts for my Kimry. It definitely gets expensive, and then you're paying for the tournaments and the trips to them. Right now, I'm currently only doing one major, and that's Chaos Cup, but either this year or the coming year or the year after, I'm going to add a couple more tournaments in. Thankfully, I'm right in the center of the United States, so it's easy for me to get to several different tournaments around the United States in the central area. There's some in Oklahoma, there's some in Texas, there's some in the Chaos Cup in Chicago, there's some in Indiana and in Detroit, even a couple in Canada I could get to if I wanted to. So I've definitely got the ability to go to a lot more. And now that I'm at a good point in my life with the kids being grown and gone and making pretty good money in my job, I'm at a point financially where I can afford to do it as well. And my wife pretty much gives me free reign on it. She doesn't really hold me back on it because she knows how much I love this, and it's my hobby, right? There were a lot of undead at the Chaos Cup for sure. Yeah, Willie's has a great vampire team too, absolutely. Willie's does really good job with their miniatures. I absolutely love it. Their stock it's worth the money. Oh wow. Very first row for the Wood Elves is double skulls. So let's switch our view here. Let's go to the Wood Elf view. Oni is playing the Wood Elves. He has no tree. He has a strip ball war dancer. He has a I forget what this war dancer is. Tackle. So he has a tackle war dancer. And he gets a POW and a break on that line woman. He has a lineman rookie, a catcher with block dodge. Well, they come dodge inherent, so they're a blodge catcher. Another blodge catcher. Another blodge catcher. So he's got 4 catchers. I know that's... Or no, 3 catchers, I guess. Yeah, he's got 3 catchers. Got a lineman rookie, lineman rookie, lineman rookie, No, he's got 4. There's the 4th one, the wrestle catcher. So he's got 4 catchers, 3 block, 1 wrestle. So a Roger and 3 blodgers. And then he's got the tackle word answer, the strip ball word answer. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 linemen, all rookies. And he's running 3 rerolls. He got fame +2 in this game. I don't know if he has any fan factor or anything else. I can't see that roll anymore. That's kind of sucks they take that roll. Oh, that's because I came in after the roll. That's why. Yes, they're in Oklahoma, Rama. Yep. And they do their tournament. The 3-die block guys do their tournament in Iowa. And they're actually talking about getting together this year and doing a tournament in Springfield, Missouri, which is only like 2 hours from me. A tournament where all the people can get together for. It's going to be a team tournament, kind of like this Elite Invitational is. So I'm most likely going to do that if they end up doing that tournament. And I really want to go do the 3-die block and the 3-die brawl for Chance and Drew. I admin and run Chance's league and Fumble, the 3-die block league, Highlander league. I run that league, so I'm good friends with Chance and Drew both, and do a lot of work with them. Open pal there with the lineman. Oh, breaks her and dead. He does have an APO. Does he use it right there? I would expect not. Yeah, it's just a rookie lineman. 13 Goats, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Spider family. Hope you enjoy the stream and the deadly match that looks like this is going to be. So that was a rookie line woman that is dead for the Amazons. Amazons do have a 13-man roster. The Wood Elves only have 11. So that death doesn't really hurt McClane too badly. There's a second double skull of Oni's turn. The first one he rerolled. That one he obviously couldn't because he already used his reroll. So that is the Wood Elf team. Now the Amazons. He has a guard blitzer. So a blodging guard blitzer. Another blodging guard blitzer. That's 2. A third blodging guard blitzer. So 3 blodging guards. And then the 4th blitzer is just a rookie. Then he has a wrestle catcher. He has another wrestle catcher over here. So that's 5 of his skills. And his 6th skill. I don't see a 6th skill. Did I miss it? A thrower, that's a rookie. A leader thrower. That's a 6th skill. So he gets the extra reroll with the leader. So he ran with the 2 reroll build, and he gets the 3rd one with the leader. And then he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rookie line women. So let's see, that's 5. 6 with the thrower, 10 with the blitzers, and 3 catchers is 13. Or was it 2 catchers? No, it's only 2 catchers. So it's 6 line women. 6, 10. The thrower is 11, and the 2 catchers is 13. So a 13-man build for the women. Res format, Sup Nugs, means that no injuries count, no SPPs count. You start over with the exact same roster every game, right? Everybody has the exact same starting roster at the start of every game. So even though he had this line woman get killed, she comes back as a fresh line woman next game. No injuries stick, and you don't get any SPPs at all. No permanent damage. Yep, Saima got it. Injuries don't stick. No team development, right? That's why you start with a higher team build, right? 1220, 1240, and 1270 in this case. These are both tier 1 teams, so they started with a 1220 build, and they could put up to 6 skills on players, but you can only put one skill on each player, and you can only do 2 doubles. So that's why you see 6 different players with a extra skill on them. Abused their 11-man roster, I guess. Yeah. Quick draw. Is it sure hands? It might be sure hands and not leader. You could be right. Did I look at the skill wrong? Oh, it is sure hands. You are correct. Yep. So he actually started with a 3 reroll build, not 2 reroll, and he took the sure hands. Oni's getting a lot of pals, although he had tackle with that one, so he just needed a yellow period. But he is getting a lot of pals so far. So that's good for the elves to start off with for sure. Yes, 4 blitzers, 3 of them with blodge guard. They come blodge off the bat, and he added guard to them. And then our 4th one is just a rookie. The only way they would be balanced to be a tier 1 team is if they took decay off the Tomb Guardians, but that makes them way too overpowered. As they are right now, I think they're perfectly built. Tomb Guardians used to not have decay. And block was a general skill. Or they had access to general skills, I believe, if I remember right. That was several versions ago. And they were so overpowered, it was just ridiculous. People couldn't handle Kimry at all at that point. So to temper them down, they made general a doubles on Tomb Guardians, and they added the decay skill to them. A lot of people don't like the decay on the Tomb Guardians, and they think it's too much of a nerf. I don't. And I play Kimry a lot. As most of you, my regulars, know, that's my favorite team, and very experienced with them.
Page from ONI_Gaku.
I think that, let's see what Oni's saying here, sorry. He is hitting Alt and another key to cause the disconnect. What? I don't think he's doing it intentionally. So it looks like they might have had a disconnect. I'm sure he's not doing that intentionally. Anyway, where was I at? Oh, so he got another pal on him. Wow. I think the decay is perfect for him. I think that's where they should be. Oh, wow. He tried to do a 3+. He tried to dodge into a tackle zone there. Oh, because he's trying to dodge out this way. Yeah. I wouldn't have wasted the reroll there either. That's just a lineman, right? I think that's just a lineman. Yeah, that's just a rookie lineman. No sense in wasting a reroll there. But yeah, I think Kimry are perfect where they're at. They shouldn't be a tier 1 team. They're not meant to be a tier 1 team. When they first created them, they wanted them to be a tier 2. They wanted them to win about 40 to 45% of the time, which is where tier 2 should be. Tier 1 should be 45 plus % of the time for winning. Yes, right, Ramaset. They did. And what's funny is a lot of people consider Kimry Tomb Guardians to be big guys, but they're not. Technically, according to Games Workshop, the technical requirement to be a big guy is Strength 5, 1 nega trait, and you can only get 1 on a team, and it has to have loner. That's what considers a big guy. Tomb Guardians meet 2 of those. Strength 5, the nega trait is decay, but they can have up to 4, obviously. And mummies are the same way. Mummies can have up to 2, and they don't have loner. So they're not technically, according to Games Workshop's rules, considered a big man, even though most people say they're big men. They're not. I'm kind of torn on that, Saima. Well, it wouldn't be fun if they're all extremely balanced and fair, right? Then you wouldn't have the different strategies that you can do with each one, the different complexities that make the team what they are, right? If Kimry were extremely balanced, what would be the point in playing them and having the challenge? That part of the challenge or the fun of playing Kimry is the challenge, right? Um, but anyway, with the thick skull thing, I'm kind of torn on that, and here's my reasoning behind it. I don't like skeletons having thick skull either because they're undead skeletons, right? They're just bones. And fluff-wise, in my mind, and it's just in my opinion and my logics here, if you're a skeleton that came up out of the ground after being dead for so many years that your skin's completely decayed off your bones, then in my mind, logically, your bones are very brittle. So how can you have a thick skull if your bones are brittle, right? But I also have seen and heard people say, well, their bones have hardened over the year instead of become brittle. But if that's the case, then how come the rest of their bones can break so easily, right? I don't know. It just, to me, logically, in a fluff sense, it doesn't make sense that they would have thick skull. But I can definitely see the argument for them having thick skull, especially if they got the helmets on, right? You'd think they would have thick skull there. The helmets would help protect it. Yes, trees. Well, the trees for halflings are not considered big men. The tree for the wood elf is considered a big man. And the death roller, I don't play dwarves enough. Does the death roller have loner? I can't remember if it has loner. I don't play dwarves enough to remember. And I don't play against enough dwarves that have death rollers for me to remember. No, ogres. Well, ogres on an ogre team are not considered big guys because they're your main positionals, right? An ogre on a human team is considered a big guy. Yeah, I agree, Simon. I don't like the inconsistency either. It should be one or the other. I agree completely with that. 100%. Yeah, that's a good point, Rama. Fluff-wise, that's definitely a good point. Hey, Body Armor, how you doing? Yeah, that could be, because there's no brain to actually knock out, right? That's a good fluff reason, too. That could be a good fluff reason for sure. Death Loner does have loner. So, yeah, the Death Loner would be considered a big guy at that point. Even though he's not Strength 5, he's Strength 7. Actually, I think the actual ruling says Strength 5 or higher, I believe. Strength 5 plus. I could be wrong on that. I had to look it up again, but I think it does say that. Oh, wow. Another dead lineman. Oh, no, that's a Blitzra. Yeah, he uses the APO there. He better hope for badly hurt. Oh, it's to a miss next game. Oh. So the APO failed at this point because he wanted to be badly hurt to get him back on the pitch. Wow. So Oni is just left and right taking these Amazons down, man. Holy cow. That's rough. It's rough for McClane right now. AV7X, yeah. But the Death Roller doesn't have a nega trait, though, do they? Well, I guess the secret weapon would be considered their nega trait, actually, if you think about it, right? Even though it's not a bonehead or really stupid or wild animal, it's still a secret weapon where they're going off the pitch after one drive unless you have bribes. Yeah. So I'm guessing that technically the secret weapon could be considered a nega trait. I don't know what the actual ruling on it is, but yeah. Oh, and that's the other thing. They have to be, I think it's either 130 or 140 to be a big man. The pricing scheme has to be one. I think it says 130 plus, which eliminates mummies, flesh golems, and tomb guardians, because they're all 100, 110 in that range. Yeah, goblin trolls are considered. I think they're still considered big men, even though you can get 2 of them on the goblin team. I think they are still considered big men in that case, though. That's the only one I believe that can have more than one that's still considered a big man. Oh, we're on the Amazon's turn, aren't we? Let's switch over here. So the Amazons now are losing 2. The Wood Elves still have full 11 on the pitch. So right now, McClane with the Amazon is just trying to play riot control here at this point, trying to keep him locked up. He's got to account for the leap on the War Dancers. Oni's doing a great job of keeping both War Dancers protected. He's blitzing with the tackle and then running him back to keep him protected. Doing a great job there. Right now, McClane's just trying to bottle him up, it looks like, with all the guard. The guard is going to help the women out here pretty good. Welcome in, by the way, to any of the new people that have come into the stream that I may have missed. Who all we got in here now? A Frost Stump or Afro Stump. Hopefully I got it right in one of those two. Welcome to the stream. Bishop Blood, welcome in. Cheesex, haven't seen you in a while, man. How's life been treating you? Welcome in. The Overlord, welcome to the stream. There's the hit with the tackle piece, and then he'll probably run him back and protect him again. No break on this one, though. Actually, he might use the tackle to get an assist here, and then move everybody around to block up around him here. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to move his pieces around here, get some assists to push these guys up, get both War Dancers blocked in here. That's what it's looking like he's going to do. The Overlord, welcome in. Jaikizu, or Kaizu, welcome to the stream. Lunacrypt, how you doing tonight, man? Welcome in. Good to see you. Quick Draw, welcome in. Raspberry Crepes, welcome in. Simob, welcome in. Shattered, I know I said hi earlier. S Hunter, how's your night going tonight, man? Hopefully good. Yeah, boom, and then he hits this one here. Hard not to follow there, because he could easily get the... Wow, he gets another POW. He is just getting POWs left and right on these guys, on these women. No break on that one, though. Okay, so he followed there. So, no follow here, so he can't give up the free hit there. Smart move. Takes him down there, so he'll go ahead and follow. That way he can't get the guard in here to get the hit on the tackle piece. Who else we got in here? Carl, welcome in. Sup Nugs, welcome in. Talquin, welcome in. And that looks like that's it from what I can see right now. Lots of dodges there to get those guys out. Now, the one thing I don't like here, I don't like that Oni is secluding himself to a sideline. Even with elves, I don't like that. It really limits what you can do. If McClane's ever able to get a takeoff or two here on his next turn and keep his women locked up around the edge here, got to use the wrestle. If he's able to keep them locked up around the edge here, he's going to lock them into this sideline, and it's going to limit what he can do and what he can move. I like, with Wood Elves especially, with all the movement, I like staying in the middle of the pitch as much as you can. Does not re-roll, but he doesn't break himself. So McClane's getting unlucky in the fact that Oni can't hurt himself when he's failing. Oh, somebody got a spider hunt going. Nice. He could swing back and forth. He does still have time, so that's definitely a valid tactic here. The Zons, I don't think had any tackle. I'm pretty sure he had 3 guard, a sure hands, and 2 wrestle, so no tackle. This was not a really good matchup for the first round matchup for the Zons. It definitely favored the Wood Elves for sure. Even without the tree, it favored the Wood Elves. Yeah, definitely a tough matchup for the Zons for sure. And Oni's doing a great job of limiting where he can get hits. He really needs to break a couple and get a couple of Wood Elves out. Here's a break. Oh, just a stun though. He really needs to get him out. The stun will help. That's one less Wood Elf that he can move next turn, but still, it's rough not being able to get him off the pitch. All right, Rama, we'll see you when you get back. I actually don't mind Wood Elf matchups with my Kimry at this team build because I'm going to do damage. And they're going to score once most likely, but I'm going to do enough damage right after that they're not going to score again if I play it right. I've played Wood Elves 3 or 4 times at Chaos Cup with this basic team build, and I've won every single one of them. 3 of them I won 2-0. The other one I won 2-1. So I definitely, and it's against pretty good Wood Elf coaches. I definitely do not mind playing Wood Elves at all. Unless I have really bad armor break and takeoff dice, I'm going to win the matchup over the long haul. I either receive first if I can and do all the damage that I can by turn 8, and then they most likely won't score if I've taken 4 or 5 of their players off. They're going to have a very hard time scoring because I do have 1 tackle piece to handle the war dancers. If they receive first, I either stop them or I force them to score within 2 to 3 turns, and then I use the rest of that first half to grind them down. And same thing with the second half, just keep grinding them down, and they can't do nothing with it. Yeah, dwarfs can be bad. Chaos dwarfs can be bad. But it depends on the Wood Elf build. If they have the tree, it makes the Chaos Dwarf matchup a lot easier. The Dwarf matchup's still a little tough, especially if the tree's got grab, because then he can keep 3 or 4 blockers on him at all times, right? Looks like he might be switching back up to the middle here. And again, Oni utilizing the tackle war dancer to perfection here. Oh, another injury. Jesus. Which one is that? Oh, that's one of his wrestle catchers. Oh. Man. Wow, a 10 and a 12. The difference in this game right now is Oni's every hit that he's breaking, he's taking guys off. And the few hits that McClane's getting and breaking, he's getting nothing but stuns. We got 3 casualties already in 4 turns. No, this is the 5th turn. Oh, man. So now Oni will be no better than 10 players the rest of the game. Yes, Carl, I beat Wood Elves 4 times. I couldn't beat you because you absolutely diced me going uphill against my Tomb Guardians every time. What, you did probably 10 uphill blocks against my Tomb Guardians and took them down almost every time and either KO'd or casualtied them every time? Nobody's going to win against anybody when they're doing that. Yeah, the APO not working was huge. I understand why he did it, because that was one of his 3 block guards, but I'm going to offer up a counter to that. Because he had 3 block guards, I might not have done it on the dead. I might have saved it to use on a guaranteed badly hurt that you know you're going to get the APO to work and come back on, like that catcher that just happened, right? The catcher was a badly hurt. If he had the APO there, the catcher automatically comes back. If he only had 1 or 2 of the block guard line women, I probably would have used it at that point for sure. But having 3 of them, he still would have had 2 on the pitch. I would have thought about it. I don't know if I would have used it for sure or not. I definitely would have thought about it, though. And I possibly would not have used it there. Yeah, no shit. Quick draw. Oh, the Zons are going now. Let's switch view here. Make it a little bit easier to know what's going on here as we watch the Zons from behind. Welcome back, Talquin. One crucial 136 on defense led to losing 3 players. Kimry score, yeah. Own offense got taken out by Wizard 2. Was an amazing game, though. Been back a long time ago, but I honestly forgot I was watching after that immediate call when I logged. Oh, gotcha. I ended up winning 2-0, Talquin, against Chaos Force. So I got my first match win in. That was really good. And that's the problem with Kimry. Well, really, with any control the pitch type team, Kimry, Orc, Dwarf, Lizards, even when you're playing any elf team, when you're playing defense, there's 2 ways to do it, right? When you're playing defense, you either force in the store as quickly as possible, so you have as many turns left to grind them into the pitch, or you just keep basing them every turn with as many guys as you can. You make them make the rolls, right? Sooner or later, they're going to hit that 1 reroll, 1 dodge, or they're going to fail that 1 block where they can't use a reroll or they don't have a reroll to use. And it's going to be one of those that's at the very beginning of a turn, the first or second or third move. And then that's when you tear them apart, right? Because the majority of their players are still based with all of your guys if you're basing them correctly every turn, right? Now all of a sudden, instead of you getting 1 or 2 hits on their players every turn, you're getting 4, 5, 6 hits on their players. And you're getting that many hits, you're going to break armor and you're going to take some off. Eventually, you might not take them all off right off the bat, but over the course and then once you do that, then they're playing catch up and trying to get all their guys away and standing up, and they can't move as far. And if you got your guys positioned right, they're doing dodges into tackle zones to get out. They're not just doing a straight 2+ dodge away. And if you control the pitch right and position your players right, then you can really just demolish an elf team, whether it's dark elves, high elves, wood elves. You just got to wait for that one time that they have that crucial turnover right at the beginning of their turn. At that point, the game is yours as long as you don't get diced over. That exactly, Carl. That's the oh shit turn. Oh shit, I'm screwed. My whole game just went to crap. Fortunately for me in that Chaos Dwarf game, it happened right off the bat because he failed his first turn pickup, which allowed me to get control of the pitch where I wanted my guys. And then the next turn, he had to use a reroll on the first pickup, which he did early, and then failed to go for it, which turned him over and left all his guys marked on my Tomb Guardians, on my Mighty Blow. And at that point, it was just a matter of time before I took guys off, and I started taking guys off immediately. And at that point, he's playing catch-up in desperation the rest of the game. So that's all you got to do is just wait for that 1 turnover. It will happen. It's 95% chance it's going to happen at one point. Now, it might not be till turn 7 or 8, and it's too late at that point. You got to hope it happens early enough that you can take full advantage of it. All right, so we still got 3 Zons out and no Wood Elves out. So it's 11 on 8 right now. Just wrote a 10. Oof. Was it doubles or a natural 10? If it's a natural 10, I'd probably, because they're moved 7 already, I'd definitely take tackle. If it's doubles, so it's a 6'10", yeah, I'd probably go, what is he? He's strength 4. What else does he have? Or Mighty Blow strength 4. Yeah, I'd probably go, well, yeah, if you don't have any other tackle, I definitely would go tackle for sure. If you have other tackle, I might think about possibly doing something else, but tackle's definitely a great skill there for the kill stack. Especially being Mighty Blow. Yeah, and he's already moved 7. You don't need the move 8. The move 8 would be nice, but that's more nice for the ball handling, catching, scoring blitzer, right? They've already got catch, so yeah, I definitely would go tackle at that point. Oh, yeah, and you've already got another move 8. Yeah, you definitely don't need 2. It'd be really nice, but you don't need it. You get a hell of a lot more use out of the tackle, I can guarantee that. Well, he's actually left an opening here if McClane wanted to do some crazy dodging. Failed the dodge, but he did use a reroll there. Not a bad use of the reroll there. He still had 3 rerolls. He might as well use one, right? You can't take them to the locker room with you, so you might as well use one there. Wow, Oni has just absolutely owned this half. At this point, probably the best thing McClane can hope for is that he turns it around the second half and pulls a draw. Or maybe scores quick and takes a few Wood Elves out in the process and then goes for the win that way. He won't play stall for the draw. He's going to score quick if he can and try to get the win. I already know that's going to happen. Get some guard in here. I might have waited and done that move later and tried the 2 go-for-its to mark him, just to force him to do the dodge out. You never know when he might double one it. I might have done that.
Kick Your Asses has connected. Kick Your Asses has left the server.
What is McClane thinking here? He does still have another guard piece.
Kick Your Asses has connected.
Is that, yeah, that's a catcher. So he can get 2 dice on this catcher with her. Could get 2 dice there. He's going to do that. Gets wrestle, so he's got to use the wrestle, unfortunately. He doesn't want to, but he has to almost. Oh, he didn't go after the catcher. He went after the... Oh, they're both catchers. Yeah, those are both catchers. Okay, so he went after the block one. I think I'd almost go after this lineman just because you know any yellow takes him down and you get a chance to break the armor there. I wouldn't expect Oni to score here. I think he stalls it till turn 8 if he can. Or maybe turn 7. And give McClane 2 turns to try to score back. Bring this guard down to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or even here. And then blitz here. And then follow in and mark him. Oh, wow. He dodges through up to there anyway. Interesting. Oh, he gets the 1-die pal? Oh, that's a catcher, isn't it? Oh, that's a catcher. Damn. But he can mark the... Yeah, mark the word answer there. Now he blitzes here. Here and pushes him up there. Oh, wow. Holy cow. I did not see that coming. You got to re-roll it. Oh, and he gets the pal. Holy shit. Wow, nicely done. Nicely done, and he gets a great bounce. So those dodges were all 4 pluses. He rolls a 4 for the first one, a 4 for the second one, a 1, gets the dodge reroll, rolls a 5, makes a 5 on the go for it, and then the both down rerolled to a POW. Wow, nice play, McClane. I told you he had a chance at the ball if he wanted to get crazy with his dodges, and he decided to do it. No, I'd get Frenzy on that Mighty Blow Strength 4 guy. Make him a true killer. Mighty Blow, Frenzy, Tackle, Piling On at the end. Piling On especially would be good because he's move 7, right? You jump up, you still have 4 move instead of the normal 3 move. I would definitely, and then guard at the very end. Unless he does something special besides that, like a Strength Up or something. Another Strength Up. But you really don't need another Strength Up because he's Dauntless, right? He's already going to easily get 2 dice on Strength 5 big guys. I'd keep the move 8 strictly for the score, right? He's catch already. He's move 8. Sidestep him, sprint sure feed him, and then you got a skink that can score on a 1 turn pretty simply. 3 pushes and you're scoring. It's a big no takedown there. Oh no, that's a line woman. So he gets to take down there, but he doesn't break. Wow. So McClane with a really good turn there. The bounce wasn't great. It was okay, but it could have been better for sure. Oh, and he gets the open POW on that thrower. Jeez. The both down would have worked too, but man, he just keeps getting open POWs left and right, man. Holy cow. And KOs him. Ugh. So now he can pick up with that War Dancer. Problem is that, oh no, that's a strip ball War Dancer. Oh wow, he decided not to pick up with him. So he's going to pick up with one of the linemen here. No, the catcher here. The block catcher right there. Yeah. Blockers are definitely disregard. I still would, if you roll doubles again, I still would absolutely take the piling on. That's just me though. You know me. I'm a Mighty Blow piling on guy. I like to do as much hitting and bashing as I can. All right, so he did not pick up with that catcher. He picked up with that catcher instead. Why would he do it with the wrestle catcher and not the block catcher? Because now McClane could hit him with a wrestle if he still has wrestle on the pitch. No break there. That was on his other thrower. That block guard's gone. Oh no, his wrestle's off. One of his wrestle catchers is off. So he does have another wrestle catcher on the pitch. Man, holy cow. This is absolutely bananas what the Wood Elves is doing is to this Amazon team with all the pals and breaks, man. It's crazy. There's his other wrestle catcher. And he can't get to him to wrestle him down. I don't think he realized it was 3-minute turns. Because he did not use his time there. He ran out of time to move the rest of his guys. Really, there's no reason to score quickly right now as the Wood Elves, right? Because you're getting pals left and right, and every time you break, you're pretty much taking guys off the pitch. So just keep doing that. You're controlling the pitch right now. There's only 5 Amazons on the pitch. No, 6. To your 11, so why even score quick? You know, wait till turn 8. Keep doing more damage, getting KOs. That's more rolls he has to make at the end of the drive, or casualties, which he can't save anymore because he already used the APO. I absolutely would stall out to turn 8 here. The only problem with stalling out is you allow McClane to do crazy shit like he just did with all the dodges and the hit. He could get to him with this guy right here, and he's blocked. He could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he has a... No, yeah, he still has 2 rerolls. I have a feeling that's what he's going to do. And it's 2 dice on a catcher as well. So it's just a matter of what's he do with the rest of his hits before that. Yeah, you got to stand him up for sure. I'm sorry, stand her up. This is all women. Yep. It's exactly what I expected he would do. Oh, no, he went for that blitz there instead. Interesting. He gets the POW. He needs a break big time here. He gets the break. And the injury. Nice. So he gets one of the catchers off, finally. No APO for Oni. So now Oni finally has something bad go against him. As a block catcher gets out... gets knocked out. He makes 2 go for it's and a dodge to get him marked up there. Oh, and he fails to go for it at the end. Almost got perfect play there. That guard would have been in there perfect for him. Now Oni could score fairly easily here. All he's got to do is push this girl off and then just run around. Pretty simple push off there. Does a hit here to push him off. Or her, I'm sorry. But that's a promising turn of events for McClane for the next half, right? Got one of those catchers off. I'd blitz right here and push him off that way. And then you can come back up and get the assist to hit him with the tackle. It's alright, make sure you push him there. Or there, either one, doesn't matter, just don't push him there. There you go, and don't follow. Now bring him back up for the assist here, or here, doesn't matter, either one. You still got rerolls, so you might as well take this, at least take this tackle hit for sure. Or are you going to do it on him instead? Doesn't really matter which one you hit. But the tackle doesn't work. I would still go ahead and do this block hit up here too. Because you have block right here on this catcher. Might as well take a chance that you get the POW there. Nope, he's just going to score it. Alright, so Oni takes the 1-0 lead at turn 8. It's going to bring in McClane's 1 turn of play. He will get 2 rows now at these KOs, which is huge. He gets 1 of the 2 now. So we'll have another row here in a little bit for the other one. Wait a minute, was that just some freaking... Need this to flip. I just seen some freaking advertising for ordering the board game. I've never seen that before. There it is. Oh, that's a different one. There it is. Order the box game now and get 2 balls and 1 jersey. Nice. The Wood Elves need to get their main pieces back here out of the play so they can't get hit. Tim's got to hope for a turn back the clock here. A riot. Riot would be really nice for McClane in this case. That would give him a chance to at least get the 2-turn score in and tie it up going into half. Why are those stuck open? That's weird. Huh. Don't know why those are stuck open like that. I don't know why Oni's lining up like this. He's just going to give him a hit on one of his good pieces. A possible hit. Ogre in the stands, bright green, jumping up and down. This one over here? That looks like red to me. I'm colorblind though. Maybe you're talking about up here. Oh, these guys up here, that looks green to me. Yeah, if those guys were jumping up and down like that, I'm pretty sure they'd break the wood that they're standing on, right? A lot of fucking ogres at this game, isn't there? Some dwarves. Funny how all the ogres are doing the exact same animation too, right? Oni, what in the world are you doing here, dude? I don't understand this setup. He's trying, I think he's trying to figure out a way to block a possible one turn. Oh, he's done. Wow, what is that setup? I really do not get that setup at all. I guess he's just trying to protect the two war dancers. I guess that's all he's really worried about at this point, right? That's the only thing I can think. Love good mindless entertainment. Yes, they do, Ark. Carl. So you've had a few chances to experience that, right? Where you've just been able to look at the crowd and enjoy the fun of the crowd and just hit skip whenever it's an injury. That's good shit, Carl. High kick for the Zons will not help them at this point for the score. They really wanted a riot. I mean, he could still try to one turn here, but he doesn't have move 7, right? I think he's still going to try to one turn. Maybe, maybe not. Nope, he's not going to. Oh, that's a big injury, though. That's going to make it more fun the second half, because now the Wood Elves are down to 9. If he can get a couple more takedowns here and injuries here, even just one would be huge. Uh-oh, there's a break. Oh, just a stunned. McClane may even foul to try to get another one out. It's possible. I mean, I wouldn't expect it because they're all linemen, but it is possible. I'd hit with this one first. Yep. There you go. Now, push him out here. Uh-oh. Oh, just a stun. He had a chance there. If he could have got both the crosses on those two, oh my god, that would have completely changed the complexion of this game. Now you hit here so you can still get 2 more shots at him. Yep. Bam, and follow up. And then hit with him. Oh, the double skull. Oh, he had the reroll. Oh, he had 1 reroll left. Follow up there. Now the question is, do you want to foul? They're all rookie linemen. Is it worth fouling with your lineman? There's no sense doing the pass. You can't get SPP. He's probably just doing it for the fun of it. That's an interesting pass animation. I think I would go ahead and foul. I mean, you get 3 assists. He didn't want to take a chance of losing his lineman for her lineman. Or her lineman for his lineman. I might have done it anyway just to get the L's down to 8. That could have made a huge difference. But, oh, he did get him back. Good. He got her back. Okay. Yeah, I probably would have fouled. Um, he had 3 assists on an armor 7, so that's 654 is 5 plus foul. Really good chance you're gonna break. To me, it'd be worth it. 9 to 10 right now. It would have been 9 to 9 if he didn't get the KO back, and if he would have lost the foul and not taken the elf out and got kicked out himself, could have put him behind by 1. But at this point, I know McClane's not playing for the draw. He's going to try to score as quick as he can. Hopefully, take a few elves out in the process, and then be able to get a second score at the end to win it. So he's probably going to blitz this one because he knows he has a guaranteed hit on that one with yellow, or guaranteed knockdown with yellow, as opposed to having to get a POW with these guys. Yep, get the guard in the middle. Should be an interesting half. See what happens. I predict it's going to end in a 1-1 tie or a 2-1 win for the Elves. Wind, weather, no problem. I predict that the Amazons score in 3 turns, and then it ends in a 1-1 tie. Nobody's able to score again because they have too many injuries on both sides and they're down too many players. Take down there. No break. Oh, no takedown there. You got to push him to the. You got to push him here and get the extra hit on him, man. I know why he did that because he wants to move this guard piece out somewhere, but I don't. I just get as many hits as I can possibly get there. Take them down as much as I can. Right, he screwed himself on an extra possible hit on this guy, so he can blitz one of these catchers, I guess, because he can't blitz him now. I don't like that move right there by McClane. I think he did that wrong. I think he should have went here and just got the extra hit that way. Now instead he's going to blitz him when he could have already had that free hit on him without blitzing there, and then had a blitz on one of these catchers. That hurts though. Not getting a break on any of those 3 hits really, really hurt him. That is absolutely not what he needed. He needed at least a couple of stuns there, if nothing else. Takeoffs would have been really good. So now you bring this guy back to here. This guy back to here. Picks it up with the second one. Did she pick that up with her feet? It looked like she picked it up with her feet. She does. She picks it up with her, scoops it with her foot and throws it up into her hands. That's fucking cool as hell. I like that. He's trying to make sure that he can't be knocked by any one of these guys. Actually, he can. But he leaves this Amazon there to take away the chance of the 1 die. Is Oni going to leave these elves marked? It looks like he might. That one at least. I don't think he wants to try to dodge right here in case he fails, because then he forces himself into the I was gonna say he forced himself into the. How'd he get? Oh, okay, yeah. So that's why he just stood him up to get the assist. And yet another break. Every hit from Oni is a break. But McClane's got to be fuming right about now. I would be. At least they've started to even out a little bit, though. McClane's gotten some breaks as well. Definitely not as much as Oni has gotten so far, but he's definitely gotten some breaks. Yep, get the assist there. Now he can dodge out with both of these girls, or these Lionels, I mean, and get the assists on the catchers here. No takedown there. Actually, he's got block and Oni, and Tim doesn't. McClane doesn't, so he can take the both down. And he breaks for a stun. Oh, sorry guys, I thought I muted right there and I didn't. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cough in your all's ears. There's the assist there. Now watch, he'll get the open POW on this one because a both down would be a wrestle. I bet you he gets the POW. Oh, no, he didn't. He won't follow. Yep. Because he's only strength 2. If he follows, he gives him a straight up 2-die hit on him with no assist. And there's the failed dodge. That's why he didn't want to dodge out early. And he doesn't waste a reroll there. McClane's got to hope he breaks his armor. No, you can't use your reroll there. I don't even know why you're thinking about this. Oh, he breaks. Oh, and dead. So there goes another one off the pitch. That's big. That's a big change. It's a very big change. So now we have a catcher gone. We have 2 linemen gone for the elves, the wood elves. Only 8 wood elves left on the game. We got 3 Amazons out too, but we had 13 to start, so we still got 10 Amazons left in the game. So that's starting to sway the numbers a little bit better to the Amazon side. Problem is, if they're going to go for the win, they can't wait too long. They got to push and be aggressive, right? He's going after the ones he knows he can get sure hits on with yellow, which he doesn't get. That is not good. But it does allow him to get the second hit here. So a smart blitz there with the push. And he frees the hole up to get all of his women through here. There's a yellow. You follow up here. No break though, unfortunately. I think you just potato out now, right? You come up and block off as much as you can here. And pass up to her. Or do you do it all over here? No, you do it all over here. So you're not going to pass it yet. You're going to wait till next turn to do that. Yep. Bring her up to here, and then you bring her down over here. Now what that does is that allows him to leap and get a hit off. Or you could bring her to here and then bring her up to here. Bring her here. Oh, he made the go for it. Wow. I had the rerolls. Still, risky to make the go for it there when you could have just came here and here and not made go for it. But at least here and here you got guard on both sides, which is a big, huge boost right now, right? There's no way he's getting 2 dice on that ball carrier right now. So let's see what the Wood Elves do here. Let's see, who else come in here that's new? Cyber Knight, welcome to the stream. Deal John, how you doing tonight, man? Good to see you. Leader Bart, Letter Bart, welcome to the stream. First time I recall seeing your name, so welcome in. Any other new guys? or girls. Slick Fiskin. Hey, haven't seen you in quite a while. How you been, man? Hopefully your day has been good. Alright, so what else? There got to be feeling a little bit apprehensive here, right? They've got to have their nerves starting to get going up a little bit. Oni's getting a little nervous at this point, right? Because the Amazons are starting to even the numbers up. Actually, they have the numbers advantage at this point. But as we all know, any Wood Elf team that still has 2 War Dancers on the pitch is scary as fuck. Nobody wants that, right? And he's still got both of his War Dancers out there. He has played very, very well with the War Dancers. He has played them exactly how he should. Protecting them at all costs. Blitzing with the tackle piece almost every turn. And then getting him back to protect him. Doing an excellent job with managing his War Dancers here. Finally, no break with the War Dancer tackle, though. That guy is broke almost every single time he is taking somebody down. That time, though, he does not break. So that's got to make McClane feel very nice, or very good. Very happy. So it looks like Oni's just trying to figure out how to protect these War Dancers right here. And still be able to block up. Failed dodge there. He will not re-roll it. Does he break himself? Come on, Oni. You know you're not re-rolling it. Oh, he does not break himself. Is that just a rookie day? That's a rookie lineman. You're not wasting a re-roll. Yeah. All right, so McClane's got some chances here. He can't wait too much longer, though. He's not really going to be able to score this turn. He's going to have to try to force it to score next turn. 3, 4, 5. Yep. The one thing Oni has not had really good is his dodging. He has rolled a lot of 1s on his dodging. McClane smartly going after the pieces he knows he can get a good hit on with a yellow. But again, just cannot break him. Come over here. Go down there. That'll work too. You stand her up and leave her there. And then you bring everybody around into here. Right into the middle of the pitch. While they're doing that, I need to go in and update hosted by that. Yep. Oh, let's pull this off of there real quick.
Nefarious has left the server.
Actually, that's not what I want.
Swerve joined your channel.
Hey, buddy, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. That's the one that I want right here. All right, let's see what he's done here. What did I miss? Yeah, he's doing exactly what I thought. Get all of his guard up there. Get everybody in the way.
Has left the server.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably put him in there for 6. I'll just leave him there. So that'll work too. Stand him up. Yep, stand her up. Nice. Makes him have to run more to get into place anywhere. I wouldn't have dodged there. I would have just left her standing. He uses the reroll though. Oh, and a double fail. At least he didn't break himself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can score with the ball carrier currently with 2 go for it's. He could score with 1 go for it on both of them. I'm trying to get this form up here. That's the form I want. Sorry, guys. There we go. Alright, so let's get back onto the high elf side here, or the wood elf side here. Now, we can update some matches here. Spider. Spider. And 2 to 1. 1 to 2, me. 1 to 2, and I streamed it. Actually, I'm going to do this. Oh. I'm going to put my actual stream in there. Link. There we go. We'll widen that out a little bit. And then we'll also do that here. And then we had McClane and Oni right here. Alright, so let me pop down and let them guys know. Hey guys, no overtime. Draws are in play. Yep. It's just like tournament play, Chaos Cup, basically.
That's what I figured.
Yep. So no overtime, 100%. Good luck. Alright, so I just wanted to make sure I got those updated with my score and with the stream stuff. We'll look at the rest of those in a little bit. Has come up a few times now in the early games that were played. I'll put this in all caps so everybody can see it. And he gets to take down there with the block. There is no OT in these games. All games play a full 16 turn regulation match, and draws do count. Alright, so that way everybody at least knows. We don't have any questions about it, hopefully. Well, everybody that gets on the Discord anyway and sees that will know. Alright, so the Wood Elves have done a good job. They've blocked up as best they can. They got a hit on one of the corner pieces there. So Oni did the best he could do here. This is what they should have done. They should have blocked it. Maybe blocked a little further across here if they could. I don't remember exactly where his positioning was, so I can't remember if they could do that without making go for it. But he definitely should have tried to get a couple more guys over here a little bit further, because he can easily just run right out and score here. McClane should definitely make some hits here if he can. There's a hit he can make here safely with wrestle at least. Yeah, absolutely take that hit and see if you get a pow. Oh, geez, this could be huge right here. A break here could be, oh, man. Oh, and it's a KO. Wow. So now Oni has to make a roll on him to get him back. If he cannot get that 4+, he's down to 1 ward answer. That was a huge, huge break right there. Absolutely, get these guys stood up and in place to block off in the chance that you turn over. Just to be safe, absolutely. There's another. Now, if a break here happens, that real. Oh, geez. No takeoff though, just a stun. Man, if that would have taken a elf off, that would have really made this game in favor of the Amazons at this point. Zombie on Discord? He would not be on Discord. He might be on TeamSpeak, though. You're talking about Fat Zombie or the Tech Zombie? Neither one is on. Fat Zombie's not on, and Crises Zombie is in the away channel. I think you got to make the go for it here and try to score, right? At least make the first one. And he did, so you definitely make the second one now. If you fail the first one, you probably don't do the second one. But it didn't matter. He made them both. So, McClane, with a very good start to the second half, gets some more elves off, including the War Dancer. If the War Dancer fails this roll here... Oh, wow, and he does. This could be an interesting last 5 turns here, man. Wow, wow, wow. Amazons have definitely rebounded very nicely this second half. Definitely have rebounded nicely, man. Holy cow. This whole game has definitely changed complexion from the way the first half went, right? And that's why you never give up. No matter how bad a half might seem in the first half, the dice can always change up, man. The dice were completely with Oni and against McClane in that first half. Oni could not do anything wrong. McClane could not touch the elves to save his life. But then he gets a couple takeouts on his turn 8. He gets a couple more takeouts in the first couple turns this half. Scores quickly, and all of a sudden the whole game is just completely different. Makes for an exciting finish at this point. Makes for a very exciting finish. So we have 10 Zons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 5, 6, 7 elves. So that's about an even matchup right now, right? 7 elves with a War Dancer versus 10 Zons. That's about right. That's about even. Yeah, but the problem is Oni doesn't have an APO. He didn't go with an APO build. McClane did. Oni didn't. Oni went with a very unconventional Wood Elf build in this format. He didn't go with the tree. He went with the 3 rerolls and no APO. And well, the APO is not unconventional. A lot of Wood Elf teams in this format don't go with the APO. But a lot go with the tree and both War Dancers, and then just 1 or 2 catchers. Oni chose not to go with the tree, which isn't a big deal. The trees, the tree's neither here nor there, I think, with the Wood Elves. I mean, they do serve to be a nice roadblock in the middle, but as soon as they root, they're pretty much done for that drive. But a lot of Wood Elf teams would only go with the 2 reroll build, not the 3 reroll build, and they'd use that extra reroll money to do something different, like carry a 12th player if they're not carrying an APO, or carry an APO, right? That way you at least have that 12th player, or the chance to have that 11th player back on. Oni went with 11 players and no APO, so he loses any players at all, and they're done. He just loses them. So he's putting all of his dice and his marbles on the hope that he's not going to lose a lot of Wood Elves each match, or that he can score quick enough in his matches that it won't matter if he loses players towards the end, right? High kick there's nice. Gives him some needed extra movement there right off the bat. That's going to actually help him out quite a bit. Right, because he was going to have to go 1, 2, 3. He was going to have to spend half of his movement just to get to the ball. That was one of the worst kickoff events for McClane, actually. That was not a very good kickoff event for him. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. In this format, I like getting the APO with Wood Elves. With any elf team, I like getting that APO because any one of those key positionals, the Blitzer or the catcher for a High Elf team, the Dark Elf, or for the Dark Elf team, a Witch Elf or a Blitzer, any one of those gets taken out with a badly hurt, boom, APO immediately, he's right back in the game. Any one of them. And that's why I said I didn't necessarily like the way McClane used his APO. Yes, it was one of his block guard blitzers, but it was a dead, so it wasn't guaranteed to come back. And he had 2 other block guard blitzers besides that one that he lost, right? So I would have just let that one go and kept that APO to bring one of those badly hurts back. Just my opinion, but that's how I would have done it. I almost never would use that APO on anything other than a badly hurt or a possible KO late in the game if you still have it, in order to get that KO back. Like that War Dancer, for instance. If you had an APO, you could APO that and keep it to a stun, and he's on the pitch, guaranteed, for this drive. But yeah, I definitely would not use that APO on a miss next game or a stat break, right, where you're not even guaranteed to get him back. You have to get lucky enough to get the badly hurt just to get him back, which is only a 50% chance at that point, right? Only a 50% chance to get a badly hurt. 1, 2, or a 3 on the die 6 gets you the badly hurt. 4, 5, or 6 gets you no badly hurt. Worse than a badly hurt. So it looks like Oni is going to go the full potato route here and just try to score in 2 turns. Ooh, he failed the first dodge. He had to use the dodge skill. Hand it off to the blitzer there, the War Dancer. I wouldn't keep it there because McClane could get to that guy pretty easily. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely what I would have done. But McClane will still have a chance here. He could easily do a dodge here with that blitzer. Be a 4+. Up, not anymore. That go for it changed that up. He could do the dodge now, but it's a 5+ dodge. With the dodge built in is a 55% chance for a 1 die. You had to bring a guy over here to take these assists away to get the 1 die. I mean, that's really his best chance right now, right? He's got to go all out to try to stop this score from happening. Ah, thanks for the bits there, Swerve. Oh, wow, thank you. Appreciate that. 450 bits. You wanted that top spot back, didn't you? A little upset that you lost that. Appreciate that. Thank you a lot, Swerve. So, let's switch our view back here for the Amazons. What does McClane do here? I think you, like I said, I think you got to sell out here and do the 5+ dodge for the 1 die, right? I really don't think you have much of a choice at this point. Yep, definitely move there to mark him off. Move one of these girls in over here to take these assists away. You can't dodge in here to get guard in there because that's a 6+ dodge at this point, unfortunately. I think you just bring everybody down and cordon off here as much as possible. You can bring her 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, he's not. He's going to blitz this way. So he's just going to mark off here and make him make the oof. Oh, he had the block. I was thinking the elf had the block. And that was a turnover. That's actually not a bad play because now you can bring these guys around here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring him down here. Bring this guy in here. Mark off there. Bring this guy down here. Because you don't want him to be able to just leap and then dodge out, right? You need him to get another guy right here, which would be him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your better bet because you got the built-in reroll. It's 2 2+s or a 3+ with a built-in reroll. Yep. Yeah, I do the dodge. Absolutely. Perfect placement. And then with him, you dodge here for sure. I would have, because I wouldn't have given him that chance to surf. Even though he's got guard on him, He could. No, it's still uphill. It's uphill if he tries to try to surf there. And is that a catcher? No, it's a lineman. That's the catcher there. I don't think he tries to surf at all. I think he blitzes here. Or blitzes here, actually. Pushes him off. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the leap. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the play, absolutely. See, McClane, or McClane shouldn't have brought this guy in here. He should have brought him in here, because then it doesn't give you the assist on this guy right here. This is an easy score for Oni as long as he doesn't roll any ones or a 2 on the leap, and he's got the reroll to save himself. It's absolutely an easy score for Oni. You can move your other guys around if you want, but there's really no need. Yeah, there's no need to do anything else here at all. Blitz here. You get the assist for 2 dice. Push him whichever way you want. Doesn't matter. So 1, 2 to hit. Follow in. Leap for 3, 4. Dodge for 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, go for it. Oh, no, he's move 8. He doesn't even need to go for it. 6, 7, 8. I forget the war dancers move 8. I always think they're move 7. Not sure what Oni's thinking about here. Probably just weighing all his possibilities is my guess. He is a very good calculating coach. He does think of all of his angles. Although I wouldn't have went that way. I would have went this way just to... Well, it doesn't really matter either way, I guess. I'm guessing he wanted to pin him on the sideline, but it didn't really matter. So he just needs to get a 3+ here for the leap. Avoid the 1 or the 2. This is where I'd fail miserably because I cannot leap with war dancers at all. I always fail my leap with war dancers. Always. And he failed the first one. Oh, shit. McClane could be saved right here. Oh, he double fails it! No! Are you kidding me? No way! A 1-1. How the fuck does that even happen? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now McClane's golden, man. Holy freaking crap, dude. Wow, how does that even happen? Okay, so here's what I do. You got block here. You hit this guy. Yep. Oh, do you take... Yeah, you got to take him down. You could put... I was going to say you hope you yell and you push him out to get him closer to scoring. But I think you just take him down and take your chance. Oh, he's going to push him out anyway. See, I would have took the both down. I mean, he's going to take the hit here now. But now you're moving that wood elf even closer to being able to score, right? Do the hit here first while you have guard in play. Do the hit on him first with him. Because that way when you hit with him, you can follow up to keep him marked, right? If you follow up now, you don't have guard in play anymore. So you lose your assist on this guy. Nice pal there. And you stay pat. Yep. Oh, and a break. Oh, he followed him. I mean, he can move this guy here in to mark up. I absolutely would. This guy comes in on the war dancer. Oh, I bet Oni is salty as hell right now. Ooh, the double skulls. That hurts. He did do the right hit first, though, I thought. It wouldn't have mattered if he did the safer hit with the block. Double skulls is going to be a turnover no matter what. Yep, do the hit there, and you follow now. And a break. Just a stun, no? Now, the problem is, which one's his thrower? No thrower. So he's got to pick up with her. Problem is you fail here, right? That's his thrower right there. That sucks. You got to mark this ball up with as many of these people as you can right now. So you mark here. You mark him here. You dodge out. Well, now you leave her marked on that catcher. Yeah, you don't need to pass now. Getting him down, getting her down in scoring position is key right there for sure. You don't pass right now since you don't have the reroll anymore. But you absolutely got to mark this ball up with as many players as you can. He wanted to free that thrower up to be able to run that thrower. I'm okay with that for sure. Push him up here. I mean, you can do that. He can. Oh, you're not going to follow. I thought he was going to follow. I would have followed for sure to keep pressure on that catcher. Unless you're going to use her instead. Yeah, that's actually a better play. Keep the block down here by the ball, the block guard. This catcher should go right here. Yeah, that's a better play right there. Good play by McClane. I wouldn't have done that play first. I would have moved this one first. Oh, he's going to pass it to her. Interesting choice. It worked. It worked. Wow. Nicely done, McClane. I wouldn't have done it that way, but that was a nicely done job. I would have been a little more safe and marked that ball up with that catcher first and then tried to go for it. Because if he fails that go for it right there and puts himself on the pitch and that ball bounces here and then bounces to one of these spots, it's a not a bad shot for Oni to pick it up, dodge through, and get the win. So that was a little bit of a risky move with no reroll, but it paid off for him and he got it to work. No, you cannot talk one. Absolutely cannot talk. And that's why they do that. They don't want observers being able to distract them from their game, right? Oni's pretty much knows this is about it here. He's gonna have some last ditch efforts here to try to slow him down. Maybe he dodges out here and blitzes him. But that's still a one-die blitz with wrestle. That way he can move him out. Oh no, he's just gonna go straight up. Oh, fails that. Go for it. He's got to use the reroll there. Oh, he double ones again. Holy crap. I bet Oni is smoking pissed right now. He has a short enough temper for when dice go bad, but when it goes like that, his last two turns now have ended on snakes. Oh, he has got to be smoking pissed right now. Absolutely come up and hand off here, and then he runs down. You got to get this guy down, though. Push him here, and then blitz and push him back out here. You could absolutely surf this catcher. That catcher gets surfed for sure. You blitz there, you hit here, bam. Then you push him in and push him in. Surf both of these players if it played out right. Block here, nope. So you don't do that hit yet. See, I don't like that. I go up and do the handoff and the catch and not the pass. If you do the pass, that's adding another roll you don't need to make. Yeah, I don't know why McClane did it that way. I would have surfed both of those guys. I would have taken the chance to surf them both. He still can. He's just doing it a different way than I would have done it. So he can surf him here with that hit. Yeah, no, you're right, Swerve. It could. But that's why before I did that, I would have done the 2 hits on this piece here first before I did that. Oh, the crowd did not like the way the Wood Elves are playing. So now he does a hit here, and if he doesn't take him down, he can surf him if he wants to blitz. Oh, he's just going to straight up blitz him. Oh, I know why. I know why. I know what he's doing. Yep, break there. That's nice. Now he comes down and blocks him off. Yep. Now he can bring him up and block off here. He brings him up and blocks off there. That makes that dodging. He has to spend more moves to get out there. Or he can do it that way. I mean... Oh, he's not going to pass it. He's just going to bring this guy over here and stay. Oh, okay. Or he could do it that way. He's not even going to hand it off and do all the passing. Yeah, he's just going to straight up go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interesting choice. I don't think I would have done that on the sideline. If he double fails that, that ball could bounce out and come right back down here. If you're going to do that, do it here on this side. Now, I know why he did that, because he can only mark him with that. But I'd much rather be here and allow him to have all those dodges to try to get through and get a uphill block, because this is a strength 2. So it'd be an uphill block with no wrestle, but he does have wrestle. I'd rather give him that than take the chance that I snake that and put that ball out of bounds and it bounces back down here where he could score and get it and score. You know what I mean? I think that was a little bit of a riskier play that way. I certainly understand why he did it that way.
No caster has left the server.
I just wouldn't have. I would have played a little safer right there, I think. Yeah, you're right, Swerve. I didn't think about that. He wouldn't have been able to score. Yeah, because he wouldn't have had that guy in position. You're right. He had to get that guy in position first. Yeah, shattered ice. That's what I was thinking. I don't agree with the go for it on the sideline. I don't mind the go for it's, but I do it right here. That way, if it does fail, he puts the ball on the ground. He can still just pick it up and hand off to her to go in. But he got away with it. He made it work. Nothing you can argue on that. Not really sure what Oni does here. You can uphill blitz here, but there's really no reason to. I guess you just try to get right here and mark him. Or actually get right here and mark him. Forces him to come here and blitz him that way, I guess. No, he went to that spot instead. Either way, he's got an easy blitz off. Bam. As long as he doesn't quad red on the block dice, he'll be fine.
ONI_Gaku has left the server.
Oni left.
The Throbbit has connected.
Oni left because he's a little pissed. If he leaves that early, like he just left TeamSpeak, that's because he's really fucking pissed right now.
The Throbbit has left the server.
There you go. Now he's just got to not double one the tripwire. Game over. Wow, the Amazons recovered nicely there in the second half. Very nicely done.
The Throbbit Swerve left your channel.
Very nicely done. So the Wood Elves, oh, and the War Dancer still doesn't come back for a possible one-turn.
Has connected.
Possible one-turn chance there. So the Wood Elves' lack of bench players and an APO really hurt him in this one. He lost the 4 permanents, and then he had the KO War Dancer that just wouldn't come back. So now it's the Wood Elves that are hoping for a turn back the clock here. He has no sidestep, so the one-turner is almost impossible here at this point. Even with 6 players, it's still pretty much impossible. Although the amount of dodge for the Amazons helps, because a stumbles is effectively a push at this point, right? So it helps a lot more with the blocks. If I were McClane, I was going to say, if I were McClane, I'd leave that loadout just how it is. If anything, I would have moved this guy over and moved him in, and moved this guy over and moved him in, and had them all on the same line. He can, Carl, but it's extremely difficult with no sidestep. Extremely difficult.
The Almighty says, don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
The Almighty does say that. Absolutely does. Oh, I know how to do it. It's just extremely difficult to do with 6 players. In fact, with this lineup, it's almost impossible. It's not absolutely impossible, but it's I'd say less than a 1% chance that it's going to succeed. You have to have everything go exactly perfect. A quick snap would help. And he gets a reroll, but he already had reroll, so it didn't really matter. Yeah, he already had a reroll, so that doesn't help him at all. Oh, I missed it. No, I answered. Oh, no, I didn't see that. Can you see where the ball would land in such a situation before you decide if you reroll or not? No, you don't see where the ball is going to land until after you hit the pitch. So you have no clue where that ball is going to land if you fail that GFI.
Swerve joined your channel.
What's up, man?
Quite a dramatic ending.
Yeah. Oh, and he had to use the reroll. Had to use the 1 die right there. That kind of screws him a little bit. That really makes it hard now. Well, he gets the push. That's the first one. Got to push him 2 more spots. No, 1 more spot. Sorry, 1 more spot. The yellow will work. Now he's just got to make all the dodges. Dodges and go for it. I forgot that they're sprint. So it's only 2 pushes instead of 3. I was thinking it was 3 pushes with them.
Swerve left your channel.
But I absolutely forgot they were sprint. So bam, bam, and then straight down. He fails the very first dodge. Yikes. Makes all the other dodges. Oh, and he fails to go for it. On the 1 yard line, he fails to go for it and injures himself. Oh, man. Ain't that a bitch. Nice try. He had to use that reroll on that 1-turn blitz is what screwed him.
Are you serious?
Swerve joined your channel.
Hey, I was with McClane, letting him sweat it out.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to have to do some league admin here in a little bit. So that was a great game, man. Great ending. Almost had the, almost pulled the 1-turner to draw it. That's just...
Yeah, that was a good game.
That was a crazy game, man. McClane really recovered nicely in the second half.
Is there
Really
overtime
recovered
in
nicely.
these matches, or
No.
no? Okay.
It's literally just like Chaos Cup.
Gotcha.
6 matches, the whole 9 yards. So, just for salt in the room, yeah, talking no shit.
Alright, dude. I'm going to bed. Good casting.
Yep,
Last
yep.
night. It was fun.
Have a good night, man. Thanks for the bits.
No problem.
Appreciate that. All right, guys,
Swerve left
on
your
the stream. that is going to be it for me tonight as well. I need to go up and figure out what the hell's going on with my wife. She's flipping out over something, so go calm her down and see what's going on. I may stream a little bit tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon. We're going to be out tomorrow night, though, so
joined your channel.
I definitely will not be on tomorrow night. And then through the day Sunday, I'll be doing some Blood Bowl streaming as well.
You on the flip side.
I'm glad I put on a good show for you guys.
Yeah, it was a hell of a game, man. You recovered nicely in the second half. The lack of a bench and an APO really hurt him.
Well, it's not like my APO helped me.
I was surprised you used it there. I mean, I understand why you did, because it was a block guarder. But my thought was, you still have 2 more block guards, and it wasn't a guaranteed APO at that point. I probably would have waited until I had it on a guaranteed badly hurt, like that catcher a couple turns later. Having that wrestle catcher still in would have been a huge boost.
I didn't expect him to keep getting casualties.
Yeah, he was getting pals like crazy the first half, and every pal he got was a break.
His pals were weighted definitely in the first half.
Yeah, they slowed down, and he handled his tackle ward answer perfectly. I mean, he was blitzing and protecting, and every hit that he did with her was breaking armor, and I mean, it was a perfect first half for him.
Yeah, I was joking with him during the first half. I was like, "You sure you didn't take 90 blow tackle?"
Yeah, it was. I mean, about as perfect a half as he could have hoped for in the first half, and I would have stalled too, just like he did. The way he was hurting you, there's no way I'd have scored quick.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed that I never had an opportunity to foul.
Yeah.
There was one opportunity I considered it right before I did my first score.
Yeah.
If I would have not gotten the knockdown and just gotten or if I wouldn't have gotten a KO on the ward answer and just gotten a knockdown.
Yeah.
I would have positioned my ball carrier between both of the guards and then went for a foul on the ward answer.
Yeah.
Just scored the turn after that. But if I would have done that, I probably wouldn't have won because I needed all the turns.
He really got screwed in that second half with the snake eyes. Oh man, that was rough.
Well, it was a 3+. Are you talking about the leap or the
Well, the leap, yeah, he still needed a 3+, and then he had the snake eyes on the next turn too, which that probably wouldn't have done much to help you or help him, but at least it was still another turnover early.
It would have forced the dodge most likely. I don't think I was in position to blitz there.
No, probably not, but still, I mean, the dodge isn't terrible for you there with the built-in reroll.
Did you like my ridiculous looking screen before the first score?
Yeah.
It was multi-layered.
That was crazy, man. That was a good recovery in the second half for sure. But you needed that failed leap in a big way.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're playing a word answer team, you put them in position to have to make the highest rolls possible. And just hope
That's
for
the
it.
leap, yep.
It's the same thing with when you play lizards. You hope for the failed 3+ on all their BS dodging.
Yep.
Lo, there do I see my father. Lo, there do I see my mother and my sisters and my brothers. Lo, there do I see the line of
My people, back to the beginning.
Lo, they do fall to me. They bid me take my place among them.
in the halls of Valhalla,
Where the brave
they live